Well, there's something spooky happening in Alpine. It's a campover with wild animals all around you. Imagine that. How cool does that sound? Lions, tigers, and bears. Bobbi Brink is joining us. She's with the sanctuary, and she's going to talk about this Halloween event for those of us who love these beautiful animals that you have. I mean, so many of us do. Bobbi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So tell us how you're celebrating, and also who do we see right here?
Right, so this is Nola, and she's coming up here to get a couple of snacks to
Oh.
eat and some pumpkins. So we are celebrating our spooky campover and our pumpkin bash that we have every year. It's always the Friday. Campover is always the Friday before Halloween, and then the pumpkin bash is the Saturday morning before Halloween.
Oh, and the timing of this Halloween works out perfectly to have a weekend full of events, because of course Halloween's on Sunday and about a week from now. But there's Nola, enjoying some breakfast right there. So we see there was a couple pumpkins that you have laid out, but let's talk about that. What is the pumpkin bash? What's the campover all about?
Right, so the campover is where you can actually pitch a tent and sleep out here with the animals.
Wow.
We'll have pumpkin carving and a campfire. You can bring stuff to barbecue, coffee and stuff in the morning. And then those pumpkins that we carve at night, in the morning we have a pumpkin bash and we give them to all the animals. So it's two separate fundraisers for us. It really helps us to raise some money for the animals, and it always amazes me how many people have never been camping. So it's a good fun time. You get to put your tent right up next to the animals. There's a costume contest in the morning for the kids. And then if you're not into camping, you can just come 10 o'clock on Saturday morning and watch the animals destroy pretty much the pumpkins.
Wow.
Stuff full of treats that everybody carved the night before.
Yeah, Bobbi, I'm looking at these pictures, and these bears seem to love eating the pumpkins. But also this image right now that's on the air, I know you can't see it, but it's of the tents that are laid out. So are you literally sleeping right next to these beautiful animals?
Exactly.
Oh.
So you're right up next to the perimeter fence, and you can hear the lions at night and the other animals. And it's just a good, fun family time, and it helps us to raise some much needed money for the animals.
Bobbi, does anyone get any sleep when they're doing this campover?
I think some sleep, and I think some purposely stay up and enjoy the animals all night long.
Yeah, what a unique treat. I love that you're able to do this event there. And like you mentioned, it's a huge fundraiser. Tell us about that. How important is that you're raising money?
Right. So obviously lions, tigers, and bears are super expensive, and we rely solely on donations and our fundraisers. So we just try to make them fun, where it's, enjoyable for the people and safe and helps out the animals.
And, for people who don't know, we've met Nola on our show before, but if you could tell us how Nola got to your sanctuary and the care that you're able to provide.
Right. So she was illegally kept as a pet in New Orleans, and she was compensated by the authorities who called us, and she's going to live out her life here. Every single animal here at Lions, Tigers, and Bears has a story. Every animal, is a rescue like Nola.
Okay. Wow. Look at how beautiful she is, just trotting around the water there. Does Nola like the pumpkins too?
Actually, her and Mocha made off with one earlier. We had to get the tin of meat to get them back for you guys. So they've already taken a couple of them over the hill.
Okay, so the campover and the pumpkin bash all happening for Halloween weekend. It's so great that you're able to do this. And how many people do you still need to sign up? I mean, is there a max capacity there?
Right. I think we still have like 55 spaces left for the campover. And I'm not really positive for the pumpkin bash, but I do know there are some tickets left. And
Gotcha.
You do have to have a ticket, so get online and sign up and get a ticket.
What are the ages? How long can
you can't make the campover, you can't make the pumpkin bash. We are having kids free for regular members day of all the month of October.
Oh, that's great. And real quick, Bobbi, before we have to go, what's the youngest age that you can bring a child? I'm speaking for myself.
To the campover? What is it? I think to the campover is 6, but normally it's any age.
Okay, gotcha. Campover, 6 years old and above, can spend the night with those animals. This is amazing, Bobbi. Thank you very much for being live with us this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got to make a visit out there and check out those beautiful animals. All right, we hope a lot of people sign up and fill up that campover.